Oh, yeah. It's Friday night. That means it's time for the Truck Series. Let the chase begin. This is the final group of races for our Truck Series. The regular season has been determined, and Dustin Reinstedel wins the regular season. So congrats to him. We are at Richmond Raceway, the famous 3/4 mile D-shaped oval. We're going for over 150 laps. Sorry, we're going 188 laps. Stage is at 53 and 105. So 53 will be our first stage break, 105 a second stage break. They're wrapping up qualifying with 45 seconds left. I think everybody's done. It looks like Michael Samia may have put this on the pole tonight, unless anybody else is out there trying, which I don't think they are. Michael Samia, Albert Williams will share the front row. Dustin Reinstedel and Justin Thaler on the second row. Brandon Thayer, Robert Sanders, third row. 3/4 mile, Richmond Raceway, Virginia. We're going to kick off the Truck Series chase at Richmond. We're glad you're with us. Follow along on Twitch. If you're with us now, go ahead and chat us up. We'd love to see who you predict to win. Maybe what you expect to see on this short track. I'm James J. We got Colin Huffman working the cameras and overlays down in the truck. Hope Colin's doing well. Michael Samia on the pole. It's official. Albert Ty Williams second. Justin Thaler fourth with Dustin Reinstedel qualified third. D-shaped oval is only 60 feet wide, 10-foot apron. They finally got safer barriers here in 2003. Something tells me we're going to need them tonight. Richmond Raceway, they have 3 sets of tires floor in addition to the ones that they have that they start with. And I believe we have the regular season champ, Dustin Reinstedel, with us. Hey, Dustin, you got it?
I got you loud and clear.
Hey, Dustin, congratulations, man, on a great season. You had 2 wins, lots of bonus points, starting you off with a 50-point lead, man. Tell us about your season and what you think we expect to see at Richmond tonight.
Season went great. I've always been a points racer, so definitely worked out to my advantage there with the stages early on in the season. But all these guys have come on really strong here at the last couple of races, so tonight should be pretty interesting, and the reset always makes it a little more interesting.
Well, the lights are out in the pace car. We'll let you get back to work. Good luck tonight. We'll be watching.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. The lights were out. We're going. I thought we were going green. They're going to give it one more lap. We got dedicated race control at Josh Watt. So he's going to give us one more lap. Sorry for the false alarm there. But maybe we'll get Dustin Reinstedel back in for a conversation. I'll give you a quick rundown of the championship as we're looking at Michael Samia and Albert Williams on the front row. Dustin Reinstedel is your regular season winner. Albert Williams up there on the front row in the red Snap-on second. Brandon Thayer, he starts 5th tonight, is in 3rd. Michael Samia 4th. Justin Thaler top 5. Sean Happick 6th. Mark Cochran 7th. Aaron Holroyd 8th. All right, pace car drops off. Michael Samia in the blue number 3, Spider-Man. They bring Spider-Man paint out tonight. I like it. We're green. Look at these trucks. We're going 188 laps at Richmond. Oh, killer view on the oval so far, so clean. Michael Samia's got a good run. Dustin Reinstedel and Albert Williams side by side. Brandon Thayer, Justin Thaler side by side. 84 is Robert Sanders in the black with the cyan numbers. Here's Brandon Thayer looking at Justin Thaler. Try saying that fast 3 times. These killer camera angles looking over the rear quarter panel with Brandon Thayer. Man, shout out to our broadcast team. Look at this. We got Robert Sanders behind us in the shot and Justin Thaler, the 00. Richmond, Robert Sanders going around. Oh, he collects the 45. Oh, he also collects the 42, I believe. Robert Sanders spinning around on power. Here he comes out of turn 4. Gets on the gas, a little too much steering input. Oh, he snapped, catches it. 45 gets him. Who else got some of that? 45 is Dustin Hardy. Welcome to Midwest Motorsports, Dustin. Here we are riding with Robert Sanders. You can see his steering input. I think he's trying to stay off the jog, just catches it. Too much gas this early, cold tires. And bam, head on. Oh, he's going to need some Advil after that. And some BC's headache powders. They only have one fast repair. Robert Sanders using his up earlier than he would like. Looks like he might be coming back to the pits. Or not. Looking up at the 71, Sean Cunningham. Oh, Robert Sanders starting us off with an early caution. Hopefully everybody got the bugs worked out and the pre-race jitters are over and behind us. So now we can go racing. Look at Michael Samia proudly representing the red, white, and blue American flag on his helmet. So we do some pacing laps here. Looking back over Spider-Man paint. I can tell you we rounded out the top 6 and 7th in the point. Mark Cochran 8th, Aaron Holroyd. Brandon Morris tied for 9th with Mike Todd Jr. 11th is Trevor McLaughlin. And 12th, Schneider made the chase. So one of Midwest Motorsports OG representing in the chase. Congratulations on making the chase, Norm. You got to be in it to win it. Norm's in it. Currently 17th, but a long way to go. There he is, Texaco Haviland truck. Schneider made it to the truck chase. He's up 5 spots. Maybe he sat out qualifying. I'm not 100% sure. Now, there are quite a few guys on the IPL, so he did sit out qualifying. Thanks, Colin. Already moving up a couple spots. Lights are still on while we sort this out. All right, so we know it takes a couple laps for the tires to get warmed up. You can see the track map up there at the top right by the ticker. The yellow is who we're riding with, and the numbers will tell you where they are on the track. You can see Richmond Raceway is a D-shaped oval, 3/4 of a mile, 14 degrees banking in the turns, 8 degrees on the front stretch, 2 degrees on the back stretch, and that banking ran out on Robert Sanders, brought us to yellow. But we're going to ride on the roof of Justin Thaler for this restart. Looking up at Brandon Thayer, Dustin Reinstedel, we already mentioned, was the regular season winner. Albert Williams, Michael Samia up ahead. Justin Thaler found a paint, Castrol paint, RFK, his usual paint. All right, here we go. Michael Samia brings us back to racing. We're green. Barney's going crazy up there. Albert Williams looking to get his truck all the way in front of Dustin down on that yellow line. We're with Justin Thaler. Braden Thayer's pinched on the outside, trying to get around Dustin Reinstedt on the 11. Dustin holding strong. Braden Thayer keeps him honest, keeps him down low. Seen pictures in the Discord of Dustin Reinstedt's curved monitors, so I know he's got wraparound. He can see that Brandon is there. That definitely helps his field of vision, knowing who's outside. Again, killer paint job looking over the front fender this time. We're watching the race, riding with Dustin Reinstedt. Here we are over the rear quarter panel at Brandon Thayer. Who's lurking behind? That's Justin Thaler. We're riding with him. Justin Thaler looks low. Dustin Reinstedt gets pinched a little bit on the exit. Loses a little momentum. Finally gives up on that spot, fighting with Brandon Thayer. Justin Thaler now looking racy. They're again racing behind him as well. Race up front, 39. That's Brandon Morris. He's in the chase. Ride with 78 too. That's Colton Lanford, who is not in the chase. Could he be a spoiler today? The Mountain Dew truck behind him is the Aaron Holroyd. Gets into Colton there, down on Mark Cochran. Colton comes back up. He stopped. Michael Harris avoids. Norm avoids. Everybody avoids. We're yellow. Andrew Miller avoids. Colton gets it pointing in the right direction. Back in the guys. Oh, Mark Cochran did not avoid. Oh, shoot. Who did Mark tied up with? Oh, Aaron Holroyd got all kinds of rear fender. Is that Michael Harris? Michael Todd in the blue and white, number 9? Single digit, I think. Number 1. Let's see. Riding with Mark Cochran, maybe. Jason Kraft. Let's ride. Uh-oh. I think it was Kraft that got tied up. Here's Aaron Holroyd. We're telling you, he gets all kinds of rear bumper. Maybe expected Colton to be a little further up. We know it wasn't on purpose. There it is, the 25. Barely gets by. Mark Cochran, and then the 1, the Busch car. Oh, 25 does not get by. He gets spun around. And the 1 gets caught up with Mark Cochran and into the inside wall. Just when Mark Cochran thought he was clear, he wasn't. Oh, too bad for everybody. And that's what happened to Jason Kraft. Jason Kraft, the new guy. Sorry, Jason. Welcome to Midwest Motorsports. Not the way you wanted to get on the broadcast, but hopefully you don't have to use your fast repair on that one. You can live to fight another day. 25 is Sean Happy Happick. Got spun around pointing the wrong way. Got it facing the right way. 74 Michael Harris was able to do it. Looks like Colton comes in. Dustin Hardy also comes in for some repairs. Dustin Hardy, welcome to Midwest Motorsports. That's second pit stop, I believe. Cool camo paint, red, white, and blue helmet. I'm digging it. Eagle on his chin there. We're glad you're with us, Dustin. It's a long race. Setup shop on the hood. All right, back up front, Albert Williams. Remember, he's second in the playoff points. He's got 50 points to make up on Dustin Reinstedt. Michael Samia, 86 points to make up on Dustin Reinstedt. So far, these guys up front doing the best they can, stay out of the drama behind them. Short track racing, baby. That's how we do it on Friday night to start off the chase in the truck series. we're glad you're with us. Once again, if you're on the Twitch stream, if you have any Prime subs, that's a great way to show your support for Midwest Motorsports. Of course, if you want a regular sub, that's great too. We very much appreciate it. Help cover some of the costs of running the league. It's not free, it's not cheap, I can tell you. So if you like what you're seeing, the best way to show your support is to give us a subscription on Twitch, or at least your Amazon Prime every month. Give Midwest Motorsports admins some love and help cover some of their out-of-pocket costs. Right now, we're going to go back racing. What do you say? Michael Samia and the 3 truck still up front. Geico restart zone gets it in the gas. A little closer this time. Michael Samia did not get the jump. Had his guys behind him have had 3 chances to figure out his restart strategy. Brandon Thayer getting inside the 81, Albert Williams. Those guys go a lane high, leaving plenty of room for Brandon as he slides up behind Albert Williams. Now just going to ride maybe. As we see the action all throughout the pack, got almost the whole field in the screenshot. Appreciate it once again. Broadcast team doing work. Here's that fight for third. Brandon Thayer has it. Justin Ryan still wants it. Justin Taylor thinks he's going to get a taste of it. Mark Cochran, Brandon Morse behind him. Mark Cochran stayed out after getting tangled up. That's interesting. Here's Dustin looking up at Brandon Thayer. Working lap 22 now. Going to 53, that's what we're looking for. Lap 53. Not quite halfway to the stage. Here we go, side by side. Travis Jones in the 96 brings the new paint. Start the chase off. I'm not used to seeing that paint. And the 97 under him is Ron Schamer. Not Ron's first race, but haven't seen a lot of Ron. Like he's giving it his all tonight. The 90 of Trevor McLaughlin in the Ghost truck. There he is. Ride with him, 4th gear. Riding down low, looking at, killer cameras. Looking up at the action in front. Ron Schamer, 130, 134 is what I saw before they come into turn 4. And Schamer's still there. Trevor McLaughlin from Canada having to hold it tight. Not able to open it up. 142 on the front straight. 3/4 mile, 140 miles an hour. All in the mail. McLaughlin just can't quite get it done. It's Robert Sanders down low in front. Nope. Michael Harris, that's who that was. All good. We stay with Trevor Mack, and Colton Lanford's working his way back up. Norm Snyder going to follow through under the 90. Nice move. Colton Lanford showing speed after getting spun out earlier. We have a race for the lead. Good eyes calling. Albert Williams, the 81 red and black snap-on truck, has been patient. Michael Samia shows a little bit of weakness. Albert Williams sticks his nose down under. Still there. Oh, killer view. Riding with Michael Samia. Not quite clear. These guys know how to race clean. They race clean in multiple different series, all 3 series actually. These guys know each other. Michael Samia tried to cross over. Can't get it done. Albert Williams positions his truck just right. Keep Michael Samia behind him. That is using your mirrors to drive. And darn good job of it. Albert Williams keeps the lead. Mark Cochran now going side by side with Aaron Holroyd in 73. Aaron Holroyd getting sideways, slideways. You can tell the orange banner on Aaron's Escaped 73 tells you he's in the chase. But Mark Cochran hasn't updated his paint yet, but I believe Mark is in the chase. Triple check that. And yes, he is. 7th. So these guys are both in the chase. Aaron Holroyd is 8th. So this battle is for the chase spot. Aaron Holroyd is only 1 point back from Mark Cochran. Now 2 points as they run. It's still way early, lap 31. We're headed to 53. 22 more laps. 22. The 2-2. Ballet roll. Play craps. All right, 96, Travis Jones. Going around the outside of Aaron Holroyd. Aaron Holroyd going backwards. Not what he wants. Travis Jones in the 96 leaves lots of space, keeps his momentum up, and almost clears him. Now he's got his eyes set on the 93 of Mark Cochran. Mark Cochran, the Aussie. Whoa, he's not quite clear. Is he clear? Good racing there by Travis Jones. To let Mark Cochran have a little bit of space. Now he knows Travis Jones is there. Doesn't go up as high this time on the front stretch. Aaron Holroyd says, okay, I'll take some of this high line. See if I can follow Travis around Mark. Keep Mark pinched down low. We're also racing behind, but here's Aaron Holroyd. Mark Cochran. Aaron Holroyd up high. Mark Cochran on the inside. Once again, these guys are 1 point apart in the chase. I know it's early in the chase. Aaron cuts across the nose of the 93. 93 has no choice but to clear. What a race. Not a lot of change up front, so this is one of the closer battles on the track. Riding with Mark Cochran looking up at Aaron Holroyd. Got Brandon Morris up there giving all he can handle. Oh, sorry. All right, let's talk about the 45. Justin Hardy. Oh, the guy behind, that was Jason Kraft. Into the wall, the safer barriers. Talked about those earlier. 45 is newcomer Dustin Hardy. Newcomer to Midwest Motorsports. Not a newcomer to iRacing. He goes under the 74, can't quite complete the pass. Looking up at Michael Harris Jr. in the 74, who is looking up at Sean Happick in the 25. Again, these guys are right behind that battle we were watching earlier. Dustin Hardy having a good run, currently 12th. Qualified 7th. We know he's fast. Got tangled up earlier wreck. You can see the damage still on the 25, right on the numbers in the door. 74, Michael Harris once around him. He's got Dustin Hardy all over his rear bumper. Side-by-side racing at Richmond. Gotta love it. Richmond is one of the most favorite races for all of the NASCAR series. Great race to attend. 51,000 seats in the stands. (1946) was the first race held here 77 years ago. The trucks and the Cup come here twice a year. This year it's March and August. Xfinity does not race fall race, but both under the lights. we are tonight. Here's Justin Thaler, currently 6th, getting a lot of pressure from Travis Jones, 96. This is 6th. Travis Jones and Aaron Holroyd. Aaron Holroyd, once he got past Mark, checked out 2 seconds clear now. So Aaron Holroyd was hiding some speed. Once Aaron can use the full track, maybe he was being cautious. Right here you can see the track as they go around. Aaron Holroyd, Travis Jones up ahead, going right up against the wall. And Justin Thaler, one of the founding fathers of Midwest Motorsports. The yellow wheels. The white truck, 96, is Travis Jones. And just ahead of them is the 39 of Brandon Morris. So, man, these top guys are under 5 seconds apart from each other. 87, okay, that's not Brandon Morris. 87 or 97? 87, Thomas Fuller. Back joining us again. We haven't seen Thomas Fuller in a while. Good to see you tonight, man. Thanks for holding your line and let the leaders go by. This is 6, 7, and 8 in your screen. Aaron Holroyd looking racy. So let's go too wide and send it into turn 3. But that's 1 and 2, not clear. Down the back stretch they go. Aaron Holroyd in the 73. Justin Thaler in the 00. It's the best chance we get of watching anything with the 00. If you know, you know. Right now he's side by side with Aaron Holroyd. Aaron Holroyd finally clears, slides up in front. Justin Thaler tries to cross over. Now let's see what happens. Aaron Holroyd holds him up, holds his line up high. Justin Thaler down on the yellow line, slides up, leaves room. And we're yellow. Lap 50. This may be stage 53 is supposed to be the stage. Not sure if this is going to be the stage or not. Either way, we're yellow. We're trying to find out why. Looks like can't tell. It's all good. I thought stage was 53, but we're going to take the stage at 50 tonight because Josh Watt says so. And that's how it works. So these guys are going to come in and pit. Yeah, 93 and 47 got into it. That's why it wasn't just for the stage. They are calling it the stage, as they should. But Mark Cochran in the 93, the 87, Thomas Fuller, we were just talking about him holding his line. What happens? Oh, Mark Cochran just pretends like he's not there. Runs right over him. Maybe he thought Fuller was going to stay high. But it's all good, Mr. Fuller. Thankfully, we have fast repairs. And no need for a Hans device in your sim rig. Even full motion platform shouldn't hurt you too bad. But that's the stage. All right, 81, Albert Williams, your stage winner. 3 is Michael Samia, 2nd. Brandon Thayer, the 46, 3rd. 11, Dustin Reinstedel, 4th. Brandon Morrison, 39, 5th. All right, so you see the QR code. Go ahead and scan it. It'll take you right to our link tree. It'll tell you about everything Midwest Motorsports. Take you to the link tree, midwest-motorsports.com. It's where you can find all the rules and our sign-up page. These last 10 oval races are the chase. And we're going to start it back up again so you can get in. Scan the QR code, go to midwest-motorsports.com. If you're already a league member, it'll also link you up to our Twitch stream, our YouTube channel, all our socials. Scan the QR code today. Join Midwest Motorsports. Congratulations to the 81. Give that man 5 bonus points. He'll put them to use. Albert Williams in the snap-on truck. Is he going to pit? Let's find out. He's already pitted. These guys have already came in. Pit lap 50. 12 seconds. They're lining up now. Yep. 12 seconds for Brandon Thayer. So maybe Brandon Thayer pulled a little strategy there. That's why the 46 is out front. So good on the 46 for pulling a little strategy there. Gaining some track position. Now he gets to restart. This time by. Michael Samia third. Justin Reinstedel fourth. Brandon Morris fifth. Travis Jones sixth. Aaron Holroyd holds down seventh. Barney pulls in. Brandon Thayer gives the gas. We're racing again. Everybody in the shot. Great job, Colin. 46 gets by the 3. 3 gets by the 81. Not quite clear. They're fanning out behind, but up front is where the action is. Michael Samio wants to chase down Brandon Thayer. So Brandon Thayer must have just taken tires. Maybe he only took 2. Everybody else took 4. Maybe he took none. Everybody else had a 14 to 15 second stop. Brandon Thayer, only 12. And they're wrecking. Oh, Aaron Holroyd's in it. Sean Happick is in it. Aaron was 7th. Oh, he spins it all by himself. They're wrecking behind 84, 25. It's like 3 single truck accidents. Aaron Holroyd doesn't hit anybody. Oh, was that Travis Jones in the 96 that gets sideways? Or was it the 74 behind him? I'm not sure. 73 is the first one to spin. We'll keep an eye trailing just behind. Justin Taylor sees it happen. Cold tires caught Aaron out. But yeah, 74 and 25 may have got together. And that's what put the 84 in the wall. So did the 25 and 74 get together beforehand? We're going to watch from the 84's point of view. So Aaron's spinning ahead. We know that. 74 just gets sideways all on his own. No contact. Right in front of Sean Happick again. Colton Lanford goes into the back of a checking up Robert Sanders. And Jason Kraft gets into him. Is that 90? Trevor McLaughlin, yep, that's the ghost car. Barely avoids. And then we got everybody in. Don't be jealous. We got room for everybody to join the crash party tonight at Richmond. Michael Samia gets to restart this time up front. Whatever Brandon Thayer did in the 46, still holds on to second place. I know we only had a couple of laps. Got to admit, it's a nice job. Pulling a little strategy, moves up a couple spots during the pit strategy. And possibly save some tires for later in the race, as we're seeing tires taking a little while to warm up. I think that caused Aaron's spin. Definitely caused a spin earlier. let's see what happens as the race progresses. What's up, Jason Huffman? We see you in there, man. Ty Williams getting a little love too. Mark Cochran getting some love from his league. We see everybody. We see Jason Huffman. Dustin Hardy's got some Dustin Hardy fan club in the chat. We see you guys. Thanks for joining. Go ahead and hook us up with the sub while you're here. The best way to show your support for Midwest Motorsports as we go through this chase. We get the chase started tonight. Brandon Morris in the 39. He's been looking racy. He's definitely a patient driver, very experienced, knows what it takes to win well here. Not count this guy out, Brandon Morris in the 39. Barney's going to pull the pace car in. So everybody cleans their tires off. We're going to go racing. Brandon Morris starts off in second gear. Michael Samia is going to bring us to the green next time by. Head down the back stretch. All the haulers getting ready for tomorrow's Xfinity race and Cup race on Sunday. All right, pace car pulls in. Geico restart zone. Michael Samia lets it eat. Dustin Reinstedel gets a good jump on Brandon Morris. Justin Thaler looking racy behind. Trevor McLaughlin in the 90 looking all racy as well. Too wide up front and too wide back here. Justin Thaler, you can see all the action from his cockpit, from his helmet cam. Once again, the track map shows you where we're at. D-shaped 3/4 mile oval of Richmond. Michael Samia's got it side by side. Albert Williams finally slides up front of Brandon. And Justin Thaler working with Travis Jones on the outside. Brandon Morris also. Travis Jones in the 96. Getting a good run. Keeping Justin Thaler down low. Thaler usually runs a little higher. Justin Thaler, there he goes. Now he's in his comfort zone as the 90. Trevor McLaughlin sends it in deep. Inside Travis Jones, the 96. Watching Justin Thaler. Hey, we got him on camera, 00. It's not the pace car. My boys, some homework. I like it. Travis Jones. Trevor McLaughlin. Trevor McLaughlin's got some chrome in that paint. Take that deep purple out. The reflection under the lights looking good. And Richmond Raceway, what an awesome track to race if you haven't turned any laps in competition. Just by yourself, it doesn't seem that challenging, but it really is, especially when you're trying to go fast, like Aaron Holroyd is, trying to come up on Trevor McLaughlin. Further back, they're too wide. Up ahead, they're too wide. Racing everywhere. The end of March is when the real life Cup Series, NASCAR Series hits Richmond. Side by side, Trevor McLaughlin in the purple and blue 90 finally settles in behind Aaron Holroyd. Back up to the front, Albert Williams. This is about when it happened, about 5 or 7 laps after the restart. Michael Samia gets in the zone and just kind of zones out. Trevor McLaughlin, laser focused. Reels him back in. And now as the momentum builds up the pace, lap by lap, Michael Samia has no choice but to let him go, or it's going to hold both of them up. So I'll follow you. I'll look like I'm going to cross over. Yep, Michael Samia is smarter than I look. She ain't saying much. But Michael Samia knows he caught me with that kind of pace. I'm going to let him go and just follow. No need to hold both of us up. Over 100 laps to go. New leader, 81. Look at Brandon Morris in the 39, looking racy on the regular season point spinner. Dustin Reinstall in the 11. They've caught up with Brandon Thayer. This is third, fourth, and fifth in your camera shot right now. Dustin Reinstall in the 11. The sandwich, the meat in the sandwich. Brandon Thayer slides up a little bit. Dustin Reinstall owns that yellow line. Brandon Morris can't decide the best way. I'm trying to figure out Brandon Morris's paint. I haven't seen that one before. Dinosaur? Oh, it's some anime maybe. Monsters. Not sure about. Monsters Under Your Bed. Spider. I'm sure there's a story there. We'll have to ask Brandon. Here we go, riding with him. Time to look at his paint. He's focused on Bear Nation. University of Pikeville, Kentucky golf coach, Dustin Reinstall. Mascot is the bear, known as Bear Nation. He's bearing down on the 46 right now. Somebody on the Twitch stream's got to help me out with Brandon Morris's paint. Somebody knows. It's all good. Dustin Reinstall looking for a way around Brandon Thayer. Justin Taylor to the wall, safer barrier. Here we are. Reinstall again. Very smart, very intelligent driver. Knows when to push and when to follow. Right now he's choosing to follow. We will see the aggression step up as this race develops. I'm glad you're with us. Thanks for joining Midwest Motorsports tonight. And get a rundown of the top chasers. We got Dustin Reinstall. He's in fourth. We're riding with him. Albert Williams leading the race by half a second. Brandon Thayer right in front of us in third. Those are the top three in points. Michael Samia. So we get all the chase runners right up front. Justin Thaler. John Appick is sixth in the points, and he's running 14th. Mark Cochran currently 7th, and Mark Cochran currently 16th. So those guys got some work to do. Maybe they're working some strategy, I'm not sure. After being a couple of incidents, Mark Cochran might just be playing it safe, biding his time, saving some tires. After a great win last week at Old Atlanta on fuel strategy, so we know Mark Cochran has been known to do some strategy. Is he up to something again? There we go. Michael Harris getting some pressure from the 90. Trevor McLaughlin, all while he's looking up at Dustin Hardy in the 45. Dustin Hardy up high, Michael Harris down low. Oh, we got a blinker. Dustin's blinking a little bit. Dustin Hardy is blinking. So Michael Harris playing it very safe. Slots back in. at some point he's got to go. Otherwise, Trevor McLaughlin's going to be on his bumper. Here's another chance for Michael Harris to get around Justin Hardy. Can he do it this time? Justin Hardy in the 45 National Guard truck. Thank you to all our veterans out there keeping us safe. We appreciate each and every one of you and your families. 74 is Michael Harris Jr. trying his best to get around Justin Hardy. Behind him, it's like Ron Schaumer trying to get around Trevor McLaughlin. So we got racing up and down the field. Really close battles back here. Positions going up and down about every other lap. There's the one. He's got some chrome on that number one. I see you there. 97, Ron Schaumer inside. One closes it off. 87's Ron Schaumer with Sean Happett right behind. Here we go. Trevor McLaughlin taking the high line, going backwards. So one, Jason Kraft completes the pass. McLaughlin tries to cross over, but not enough speed, as these guys now start to catch the guys up ahead. And what great racing in the truck. Jason Kraft inside Michael Harris. We're going to lap 105. Still have about 15 laps to get there. Jason Kraft inside. Hardy almost hits him. Good thing Michael Harris is paying attention behind him. Sure, there was a check up there. As Mark Cochran starting to make some moves on Trevor McLaughlin behind him. These guys have been side by side for 10 laps. Here we got both battles right in our shot. Look at this racing at Richmond, Midwest Motorsports style. Don't you want to join us? 3 wide at Richmond, across the line. Yeah, Jason Kraft, that's not going to work well for somebody. Usually the guy in the middle gets the worst end of that stick. So that allows Mark Cochran to clear the 90 and the 25 and now join this battle. Mark Cochran, last week's winner from Old Atlanta. And the 93 is, hey, don't forget about me. Justin Hardy, though, holding his own as Jason Kraft now gets around the 74, side by side at least. Michael Harris in the 74 says, all right, Jason, you give it a shot, number one. I went side by side with him for 15 laps and couldn't make any gain past him. You think it's so easy? Why don't you try it? There's Mark Cochran's 93. Got a black paint on the right side and a light gray on the left side. Don't know if it's coming or going. Looks like he's going to the front. Jason Kraft clears the 45, no problem. Mark Cochran now wanting to do the same. Michael Harris says, how did you make that look so easy? I want some of it. Justin Hardy blinking a little bit. That's only when he's around the 74, though. That's unfortunate. Lots of racing left. We're going to 103 for some stage points. Everybody's going to need them. They're going to catch up to Dustin Reinstedt with a 50-point lead coming into the chase. 12 trucks going at it. Here we are back up front as the race tightens up. Third, fourth, and fifth right here. This is for the last of the chase points. Stage points, I mean. Brandon Morris is in the chase. So these stage points are important for him. Dustin Reinstedt looking inside Brandon Thayer. And side by side now, Brandon Morris wants to join him. And we're yellow. Oh, Dustin Hardy finally goes around. Of course, as soon as we take the cameras off of him, he goes around. 74 outside, 25 inside. Dustin Hardy in the 45. Tank slapper. Oh, into the 74. It was meant to be. Those guys must have had a magnet in their car. I feel bad for Michael Harris. Here we are riding his helmet. Oh, just Dustin Hardy wasn't quite clear. I think that's what happened. Michael Harris looks like he was all the way up on the wall. Tough break. Dustin Hardy's going to have to do some repair. They are going to call that a stage. Thanks, Josh. Give it to Albert Williams. Give him 5 more points. He's going to need them all. But so far, he's taken them all. 81, 3, 46, 11, 39. Both stages are exactly the same. Top 5. There's a reason they're the top 5. They're the fastest trucks here tonight. There's a reason they are the top 5 in playoffs. Fastest Midwest Motorsports trucks up front tonight. Albert Williams. Knows when to be up front. Tell you about Albert Williams' season. 12 starts, 2 wins, 3 poles, 6 top 5s. Scan the QR code. It will take you right to Midwest Motorsports link tree. You can find out everything Midwest Motorsports. As your stage winner, Albert Williams, also known as Ty. 12 starts, 2 wins. Puts it on pole every 4 races. Average start 4.25. Average finish 7.5. Had a couple bad races. Disconnected at the road course Brands Hatch after a terrible lap 1. 13th at Homestead. 15th last week at Atlanta on a fuel strategy while leading late that did not work out. Might be getting my Midwest Motorsports races confused. Either way, it's all. One thing we know for sure, Albert Williams wins the stage. But don't look now, Mark Cochran's going to start in front of him. Mark Cochran did not come in, nor did Brandon Thayer. Those guys both stayed out. Amazing. Let's see how that plays out. Don't forget, our cool-down lap is on Mondays. Monday night, 9 p.m. You can catch up on all 4 Midwest Motorsports leagues. As well as we're going to catch up this week with Anthony Castor. Anthony Castor's the MC. He's put some polls up on the Midwest Motorsports Discord. Hope you've been able to check out some of those polls in the announcements thread. We'll get the results tomorrow Monday night at 9 p.m. Brandon Thayer hits the Geico restart zone, and Brandon Thayer is your leader. Albert Williams came in and got tires, and now going to the front. Mark Cochran stayed out in the 93 gray truck as Albert Williams slides under Brandon Thayer in the 46. You know, those guys took tires. Dustin Reinstedel also took tires, or at least stopped. They were stopped for the same amount of time. Dustin Reinstedel gets by. Mark Cochran going the wrong way, causing a traffic jam. 39 gets by, 96 trying to get by. The 3 of Michael Samia stuck between a rock and a hard place with the 25, Sean Happy Happick, inside. Can't clear him as the 71 Sean Cunningham stays in the apron to avoid causing any chaos. Oh, as Samia's around, wasn't clear of Aaron Holroyd, and Samia and Holroyd get into it. What caused Samia? Oh, you got a checkup. Mark Cochran checked up, and Aaron Holroyd had nowhere to go. So we got Michael Samia in the blue 3, Aaron Holroyd in the 73 outside. Mark Cochran in the 93 just doesn't come off the corner, and Samia hits him and backs him up into the nose of Aaron Holroyd. Nothing Aaron did wrong there. Nothing Michael Samia did wrong there, other than mistime his exit, knowing that Mark Cochran stayed out. You could see the future and know that Mark Cochran was not going to take off as well as Samia did. It could have been avoided. But this is why we run the race. Brandon Thayer's in. Michael Samia is in. Aaron Holroyd is in the pit. Getting repairs, more than likely. Robert Olavison. Justin Hardy is still in the pit. 6 minutes. He's working on some repairs. Lap 108 pitters. Brandon Thayer. Mark Cochran stays out. His pit was lap 50. He's had a little rear fender damage there. Rear bumper. He's got, I'd say, at least 2 sets of tires on the wall. We only got 78 more laps. All right, lights are out in the pace car. Oh, no, they're not. They come back on. Going into turn 1, so let's see where they choose. Choose rule is in effect, all Midwest Motorsports leagues. So the leader gets to choose if he wants the inside lane or the outside lane. On the restart, every restart. Once again, shout out to all the Midwest Motorsports admins who make this league possible. We appreciate every one of you guys for volunteering your time and effort. The best way to show your appreciation is to give us the Prime sub if you have one. All right, Ty Williams trying to bring it home. He's got 76 laps to do it. All right, Albert Williams chooses the inside, and he's gone. Justin Taylor gets inside Dustin Reinstedel. Brandon Morris stays wide, the 39. Justin Taylor in the 00. With Albert Williams gets a little bit of a lead. Wide behind him. Michael Ayers drops in behind the 39. Justin Taylor, the 00, looking really racy tonight. He had a big win in the road series on Tuesday. So the 00, now that he had a taste of victory lane, albeit it was the road course, it had to be a confidence booster that's paying off tonight. Brandon Morris almost slides in, and now the 96 to Travis Jones. Once apiece, Justin Taylor gets wide, big tank slapper. Oh, they reckon? No, they're wrecking. Brandon Morris goes around. Oh, Justin Taylor can't catch it. Hits the left rear with the inside wall. What happened? Travis Jones thought Travis was clear. Brandon Morris in the 39 and Justin Taylor trying to squeeze up in between the 11 and the 39. Let's see, does he make it? Oh, tough break. I hate Justin Taylor doing this. Brandon Morris had some momentum going. Maybe there's a net code, but I don't see any contact. Oh, there's the contact. Sends him Justin Taylor. I thought he had it. Travis Jones gets by. And Brandon Morris, if Brandon just had a little more. Oh, that looks like a net code to me. Across Justin's nose. And maybe we get that cool fender cam. Right there. Yeah, did they touch? Oh, yeah, they touched. What was I thinking? Didn't look like it real time, but too bad. Get a better look one more time at Brandon Thaler's paint, but not good. Not what Justin Taylor wanted. We have a fast repair, though. I think it's still available for Justin. It is going to put him in the back, though, with Robert Olawson in the 22. Not what Justin Taylor wanted. Travis Jones gets away squeaky clean, I should say. The 96. All right, so with Michael Samia getting in some trouble earlier, now Justin Taylor and Brandon Morris getting in trouble. Travis Jones is not in the playoffs. I'm just double checking. No, he is not. So the 96 is playing a spoiler. Sean Happick is in. Thank you to everybody who put their Kaiser Chase numbers on in their wing, their spoiler paint. Dustin Reinstedel made it real easy for you. Drop that file in. You got your Midwest Motorsports banner across the visor and your rear spoiler, orange, which lets your commentator know who's in the chase and who's not. Thank you, Dustin, for doing that. Sean Happick's got it. Colt Lanford doesn't because he's not in. Trevor McLaughlin does. Mark Cochran needs to load that file. Maybe one of his guys can show him how to do it. It's all good. Got nothing but love for you, Mark. There's Sean Happick. He's currently 6th in the playoff. currently 4th as they run. So he stands to move up some. He's only 1 point away from Justin Thaler and only 8 points away from Michael Samia. So he could move up 2 spots after this race. The lights are out in the pace car. Albert Williams cleans his tires off a little bit. You got some spoilers down in the inside lane. The 96 and the 78 are not in the chase, but they have opportunity to have an impact on the race tonight. Don't forget, Mark Cochran's last pit stop was lap 50. Joshua reading my mind. I mean, as I say it, he's typing me a text telling me what's going on. We know he's a good player on the strategy. We said it earlier, he's got some strategy going. Travis Jones gets inside Dustin Reinstedel here for second. Is he clear? Not yet. Still not clear. Dustin Reinstedel has no choice but to back off a little bit or take them both out. Remember, Travis Jones not in the chase. All he's doing is just taking points away from Dustin. Colton Lanford taking points away from everybody behind him. Which again is why we run the race. Into the wall, the 96 goes, slows him down. That lets the 78 Colton Lanford get by. And now he's going to be under attack from the 25 with Sean Happy. 96 living on the edge. Mark Cochran still holding off Brandon Thayer, but only just. Here's Colton Lanford, the Mountain Dew. He's all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Headed to the front. .63 laps left. Colton Lanford, the spoiler, out the orange spoiler. Trying to bring it in some point. Gonna have at least one more stop for fuel, sure. Mark Cochran's dropping back a little bit, currently 9th. Michael Samia gets by it. Brandon Thayer and Justin Thaler. And we're yellow. What's happened? Who did it? Thomas Fuller, the 87. There he is, coming out of turn 2. Just tries to avoid the wall. On the outside, slams into the inside wall. Gets it pointed in the right direction, grabs a gear. And is this the stop, the time to stop for Mark Cochran? All right, don't give up on us. We are going racing. Just have 58 laps left. Sorry about that, guys. I needed a refill on my water, but I got it now, so you're stuck with me for another 58 laps. What do you say? Let's go racing. Chase starts now. Mark Cochran still does not pit. Unbelievable. Or did he? Yep, there he is. All right. Coming out of the pits. There we go. Mark Cochran came in at 129 along with Sean Cunningham. They're still in the lead lap. So maybe they're going to work together. Try to come through the field. We know they're fast. Now, what can Mark do now that he has new tires? That's dangerous. Let's see. 129. Everybody else came in at like 108, 100, 116 for Morris after he wrecked. So those guys up front came in at lap 100. Aaron Holroyd wrecked at 108. So they got 31 lap older tires. Mark Cochran and Sean Cunningham. My guess is they're going to come through the field. As we go green, Albert Williams checks out. Justin Reinstedel. It's a bump from Colton Lanford. Right up to the front. Front two. Single file, the spoilers side by side for third and fourth. 96 Travis Jones, 78 Colton Lanford. And then, don't look now, that's Aaron Holroyd. How about that? Aaron Holroyd currently sitting fifth with 54 to go. How about these Midwest Motorsports guys? Putting in work tonight. Oh, Mark Cochran goes around on the nose of Norm Snyder all by himself, but no yellow. You keep it green. Oh, they're yellow. Okay. Mark Cochran came across the nose. Norm Snyder got it. Oh, this wasn't quite clear. Norm does a really good job of staying off of people most of the time. I'm not sure what that was all about. I'm not here to place blame, but Mark Cochran definitely got the worst end of that stick. Hopefully his truck's not too damaged. But does that allow everybody to stop? Nope, we go by the pit entrance. So our leaders, still their last stop was lap 100. I don't think they can go 88 laps on a tank. I could be wrong. Does a spoiler win this? You guys tell me on the Twitch stream. Travis Jones and Colton Lanford looking really racy tonight. Got to give it to them. If you think they're going to win, give me put their number in the chat. 96 or 78. Tell me who you think is going to win. Just put the number in the chat. See if I can give you a quick rundown. The top drivers and points. Dustin Reinstedel is currently second. Albert Williams first. Brandon Thayer is 10th. Michael Samia. Oh, I got to keep looking for him. 18th. In the pits, on his way out of the pits. Smart man, Michael Samia probably taking tires and getting fuel, top it off. So I think Michael Samia is good to go. Mark Cochran's good to go. Jason Kraft and Dustin Hardy, 2 new guys. I think they're going to be good to go to the. I think we got another stop for our leaders, though. Maybe they're counting on another yellow. So I have to admit, it's highly likely, but never a guarantee. All right, going across the line for the choose rule. Ryan Settle takes the outside. Albert Williams takes the inside. He'll line up behind him. Mark Cochran and Michael Samia, 17th and 18th. I think we're going to have to watch them. They come through the field. 127, Thomas Fuller. 129, Sean Cunningham. Those guys have got the freshest tires. Right now, I think I would take track position based on all the contact that's gone on behind him. Into the restart zone we go. Albert Williams waits, hesitates a little bit this time, and then steps in it, makes Dustin Reinstedel hesitate just enough to get a good jump. And now Travis Jones sneaks on the inside. Dustin Reinstedel flirting with danger, coming across the nose of the 96 like that. If you're not living on the edge, you're not living. Right, Dustin? Look at Aaron Holroyd, P5. Aaron Holroyd in the 73. What can he do? 78 crossing over the 96. Colton Lanford looking inside Travis Jones. Can't complete the pass. He's going to keep on trying. 96 holds a nice tight, wide line. Midwest Motorsports trucks are racy, and they're racing tonight. Get Brandon Thayer inside Brandon Morris. The battle of the Brandons and Justin Thaler, the 00. With Michael Harris Jr. behind him. Oh, into the wall, Trevor McLaughlin. Those safer barriers were added in 2003 as that technology changed. Using all of the track, all 60 feet wide. Brandon Morris inside Justin Thaler. Here you go, slide job, crossover. Justin Thaler can't do it. Thought about it. I thought he was going to cross him over. Brandon Morris doing a good job of hero driving. Now he's vulnerable to the 74, Michael Harris Jr. And you can see how close these guys are. It's the best battle on the track. Justin Thaler in the 00, 74, Michael Harris Jr. Michael Samia now looking inside Justin Thaler. This is for 10th. Justin Thaler has to give it up. Remember, Michael Samia just came in and got tires, and he isn't moving. Mark Cochran can't keep up with him. Brandon Thayer inside Brandon Morris, looking up at Shauna Happig. Brandon Morris and Sean Happig side by side. Brandon Morris in the 39, Sean Happig in the 25. Brandon Thayer in the blue 46 behind. But Aaron Holroyd in the 73. It feels like he's in the middle of a hornet's nest right now. Got guys outside of the chase racing in front. Nowhere for Aaron to go. He's going to lose 3, 4, 5 spots. But he's not going to wreck. We stay green. As Brendan Thayer gets by. Michael Samia now look on the inside of 73. 73 just following Travis Jones, 96. Colton Lanford has got traffic jam stuck in that high line. Nowhere for Aaron to go. He still can't get down. There he goes. Got to force his way down. And now the chaos has calmed down. Or has it? Riding with Aaron Holroyd, looking up at Travis Jones. Oh, 3 wide going into 4 or 2. Colton Lanford, Shauna Happig. Shauna Happig 5th. Michael Samia just up ahead. 4th, but behind. Got Brandon Thayer. Oh, they're wrecking. Harris went around. He and Lanford were going at it. 74 outside of Aaron Holroyd. Mark Cochran in the 93. They touched. Nope, into the wall. 74. Nowhere to go. Darn, I want to see that one more time. Thanks, Colin. So what happened? 78 hit the wall up front in the green Mountain Dew. They're 3 wide, but he hits the outside wall, and then everybody has to check up behind him, including Holroyd in the 73. So keep your eye on the green 78. He's top of 3 wide here, into the wall, nowhere for Holroyd to go, and that means Ayers has nowhere to go. Mark Cochran pushes Holroyd in the wall, and Justin Thaler has nowhere to go but to push spin 74 out. So that was just all a better circumstance backing up after Colton Lanford runs into the outside wall. Good camera work, Colin. Great camera work, Colin. Shout out to Colin Huffman working the trucks. No, he wasn't feeling great tonight. After working a 40-plus hour week. Decides to spend his Friday nights with us. We appreciate you, Colin, doing a jam-up job. Mark Cochran has been a piece of the action in just about every caution tonight. $25.78.87. CTS Motorsports. We see you, man. Thanks, country boy. Welcome to the Midwest Motorsports Twitch stream. $25 Shauna Happig. 78's Colton Lanford, who we just saw into the wall there. We see you, country boy. Thanks a lot for joining us. I think there might have been an ad break going. So welcome back. Welcome to Midwest Motorsports. I'm glad you guys are here. All right, so we know that those guys that needed fuel came and got fuel. Now they're going to be the ones with the tire advantage. But there's only 38 laps left. They got to come through the whole field. So where's Albert Williams in P6? Dustin Reinstedel P7. Brandon Thayer P8. Then the 25 is Sean Happick. So sixth on back just came in for tire. But well played for Michael Samia and Mark Cochran to be in the position they want with only a few laps remaining, 28 laps to go. They had to work hard to get that track position. They brought out a couple of yellows, not of their doing, but they were involved in the yellows. But now they're up front, fighting for lane choice. We're going to go green this time by. Michael Samia has the restart. Has the restart. Pace car dips in, looking for the Geico restart zone. There it is. Michael Samia steps on it and goes. Mark Cochran, Sean Cunningham right behind him. Can these guys hold off the charging field behind them? 3 wide. They're wrecking. 4 wide. 5 wide. What? They make it through that? Almost. They stay green so far. Brandon Thayer's in it. Brandon Morse is in it. No, we have to throw the yellow. Man, we saw that. 5 wide. What on earth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're at Richmond. Remember, 60 feet wide, plus the 10-foot apron, so like 50 feet. There you can see Brandon Morris's paint again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right behind the leaders, look at that. So what happens? Why were you yellow? Oh, 22, I don't see any contact. 39 gets clear finally. Now the 22 makes contact and just pushes them both. But you can't ask him to let up. But when you're 5 wide, something's got to give. Unfortunately, it was Brandon Morris and Brendan Thayer into the wall. That's crazy. Madness. On a restart, like, who didn't go? 22, Olafison didn't go. Not calling anybody out, just one of those racing deals. Man. Get a lucky dog. 81's gassed up, ready to let her rip. Move him up to 4th after starting 6th last lap, last restart. And now we're at 25 to go. For once, I don't think Mark Cochran was involved in the wreck. That's because he's up front. But he's going to have a charging Albert Williams and Reinstedel behind. All right, we'll get them sorted out as the leaders decide to go through the choose. We're gassed up. Oh, they're going to choose this time. Lights are still on the pace car. Shout out to my boys down under. Should I say down under? Michael Samia. Looking good in that Spider-Man number 3. Sean Cunningham, 71. That's our out on the pace car. We head down the back stretch. Dustin Reinstedel, your regular season winner and points leader, is currently 5th. There he is. Albert Williams right in front, second in the points. 50 points behind. Pace car drops off. Geico restart zone is there. And Michael Samia gets the gas. Everybody got a reasonable start. We're still 3 wide back there. Oh, we got a spinner. And we got wrecking. And we're yellow. Oh, Dustin Reinstedel's in it. Oh, no, that's not what he wanted. And he was 5th. Uh-oh. We're not gonna... What happened to our points leader? This was up front, trying to go through Travis Jones. All right, so Travis Jones in the 96. Albert Williams up ahead, Thomas Fuller in the 87. Travis Jones goes 3 wide. Very aggressive, Travis Jones. Dustin Reinstedel gets down under him. Thomas Fuller comes up into Dustin Reinstedel. And around he goes. Collects the 29 of Andrew Miller. 74, Richard Harris Jr. Brandon Thayer gets some. Sean Cunningham, P2. Mark Cochran, P3. And that's just fine with these guys. They're able to save some tires with racing laps as opposed to green flag laps. So that's fewer laps, so they have a tire disadvantage. We saw Mark Cochran do over 100 laps on one set of tires. What have we got in store for these last 18, 17, 18 laps? I'll start from the bottom. Norm Snyder, 12th in points, is currently sitting 13th. Trevor McLaughlin in the 90 is currently sitting 10th. He's 11th in the point. Todd is not here. Brandon Morris, tied for 9th in points, is currently 11th. All to play for. We got to run the race. Mark Cochran is currently 7th in points, racing with Sean Appick and Aaron Holroyd. Right now, Mark Cochran looking good to move up a spot. He'd be looking even better if he had the orange visor strip and spoiler. We'll give him another week to work on that. Lights are still on. Hopefully they're coming off this time. So we can search down some fun fact. Sean Cunningham's 24 years old from Forest City, North Carolina, starting on the outside of the front. Michael Samia, 44, 20 years older from Chatsworth, Georgia. Going to restart this after going to the front from the back. And we restart. Michael Samia checks out. 71, look at 81. Dustin Reinstedel further back, but 81 Sean Happy, 96. Very aggressive on these restarts. Once again, not in the chase, but having a huge impact in the race. As he now takes out the Mark Cochran like he's not even there. 96 might be getting a black flag for that one. There's less than 15 laps to go. Fighting with these chase guys. Not the best look for Travis Jones. Not making any friends tonight. I just hope nobody was caught up too bad behind him. I mean, like he's not even there. Colton Lanford in 78, hard on the brakes. Albert Williams barely gets by. Justin Taylor is by. Braden Morris is by. Sean Happick is by. Trevor McLaughlin gets a piece of it. As they're spinning behind 87, Dustin Reinstedel almost gets by. Up, he's going around. 97 is Chalmer. Dustin Reinstedel keeps it off the safer barrier. Keeps the hard impact off the safer barrier. Man. Right front fender. I'm thinking the same thing you're thinking. Blammo. Pretty clear to me, but that's its choice, obviously. Travis Jones, you're going to know his name after tonight. Mark Cochran sponsors getting some good look, including the broadside of his paint there. Once again, Michael Samia says, okay, I'll run all the pacing laps you want as long as I stay up front. I'm getting good at these restarts. Remember, I put her on the pole. I've got the fastest lap of the race so far. Chatsworth, Georgia. Rosie Nala and Mav, pets, hanging out with him in his sim rig. He's been sim racing for 3 years. Racing with the G923 Logitech. Obviously a big Dale Sr. fan. Michael Samia holding down the front. All right. Let's see. We're not too tight. We got to do another pacing lap. All right, now the lights go out. Michael Samia wants this championship. Races in all 3 oval series in the Midwest Motorsports League. Great guy, 44 years old from Chatsworth, Georgia, right down the street. Always has a cool tribute to the number 3, Dale Earnhardt Sr. Who can blame him? He's got the 96 behind him, so he better go. Yep, just like that. Once he hit that restart zone, bye-bye. All right, can we get 10 laps in? Too wide through the field, not 3. That's looking a little better. All right, now we're double wide, 3 rows back after Michael Samia. So Justin Taylor tried to move up. Maybe he can follow Brandon Morris through the field as Travis Jones and Sean Cunningham sorted out. Colton Lanford, the 78, Sean Cunningham in the 71. Albert Williams in the 81 wants to get up on that Mountain Dew ride. Don't forget Albert Williams in the 81. He's got 50 points to make up on Reinstedel. Reinstedel's 2 cars back. Nope, 9th. 6 cars back. Oh, they're getting racy with 8 to go. And they're wrecking again. Colton Lanford up into Sean Cunningham. So CTS Motorsports in the wall, facing the wrong direction. Snap, spin, gets it pointing in the right direction. This is just what Michael Samia wants. He's all right just restarting from the pole every time. That's cool with him. Let's send Colton Lanford to the back. He just got to survive maybe one more restart. He's going to have Travis Jones outside of him. He better go, but he's got Albert Williams right behind him this time. So Michael Samia is going to have to restart. Sean Cunningham stays out after that. So impressive move for Cunningham to race with damage. I see you, Sean. Nice move. Looking at a green, white checker almost. I'm gonna do y'all a favor and snooze the ad break. Hopefully we can get these last 4 laps in 5 minutes. You can thank me by hitting up with a sub. Looking us up with your Prime sub if you still have one. Remember, it's a new month, February. It's the best way to show your support for Midwest Motorsports is to subscribe to the stream. We're glad everybody's here, whether you subscribe or not. Midwest-motorsports.com. Find out more about our league. You're going to have a green-white checkered. Just what everybody wants to see, including Michael Samia. Just got to do 2 laps. All right. Who would you rather be, Michael Samia or Albert Williams? He's going to start 3rd. He's going to be on the inside behind Samia. I think I want to be Michael Samia, but Albert Williams can stay with him on this restart. We know Albert Williams is very racy. But don't shout out, don't forget about Ryan Settle in 8th, Justin Thaler in 6th, Brandon Morris P5, right behind Albert Williams. And Samia chooses the outside That's a surprise. Oh, and he traps Albert Williams behind the 96. I see what he's doing there. Michael Samia playing smart. What a smart driver. That is a man with experience. Michael Samia has trapped Albert Williams behind a non-chase guy, and he's now put two non-chase racers between the 3 and the 81. And the 3 restarts on the outside, the restart zone, so he's going to get a good run. And we know the 96 is aggressive, but look at that. The 81 is outside, 2 cars back. Now he's just 1 truck back as he gets around the 71. But Michael Samia is doing everything he can to stay off of the 96. And he does. So far, so good. 1 lap down. Next flag ends the race. Michael Samia out front. And Albert Williams catch him. He's got 1 more corner to do it. Coming to the checkered flag. Travis Jones in the 96 still makes contact coming to the flag. But it's the number 3. Michael Samia is going to do it for the win in chase race number 1. They're wrecking behind him. Michael Samia with the win. That's going to start his chase off right. They're wrecking behind him. The points leader was involved in that. Dustin Reinstell is going to finish 17th. Brandon Thayer right in front finishes 18th. But your points leader coming in ends the race on a horrible note, facing the wrong direction. What happens? 71 down low. Oh, Brandon Thayer runs into Sean Happig and runs into Dustin Reinstell. So I don't think there was a checkup. No, Brandon Thayer hit the 25 hard. And after that was bumper cars and Dustin Reinstell up on 2 wheels. Jason Kraft one more time. T-bones somebody. But man, we saw Dustin Reinstell. We saw the underside of Dustin Reinstedt's. We saw under his skirt. But there it is. Final results. Michael Samia, your race winner. In the chase at 4th. He was only 3 points back from Brandon Thayer. Brandon Thayer was in that last lap, Breck. All right, we got Michael. We got him off mute yet? Not yet. We're working on it. Hey, Michael, congratulations, man. How's it going?
It's going good, man. Thanks.
Man, what a race, man. I tell you, you and Mark Cochran came in with about 40 to go, I think, maybe. Let me see when that last pit stop was. But, you know, then there was a wreck after that. You came in at 136. So that's about 50 to go. And there was a wreck after that, and you guys stayed out. And from then, it was just wreck after wreck after wreck. And you had to restart after restart after restart. I was calling on the stream, said, you're probably okay with that as long as they're wrecking behind you. You just laps all day and restart 2 or 3 laps. That was like the last 50 laps, right?
Yeah. So before the first caution come out, I had the fresh tires. I wanted it to go green because I think I had something, but then I was wanting all the cautions right there at the end because I had nothing for that 81. No way.
He was coming there at the end. All right, so I got to ask you another question about. We'll talk about the points after this. So I only have one more question after this one, but so when you chose to start on the outside lane on that very last green white checkered, was that to put 2 cars between you and the 81?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Smart thinking, man. I learned something tonight. You taught me something. Thanks for bringing your expertise and experience to the Midwest Motorsports League. So you're in the points, currently 4th for today. 3 points back from Brandon Thayer, who was involved in that last lap wreck. He finished 18th. So what do you think about the chase, man? Have you looked at all 10 races? And, man, you're not going to want to miss a race. I'm going to be here for everyone. I'm going to be on time. I can't wait. What do you think the chase is going to have in store for us?
No, I can't miss no races. That's what got me behind. So I'm just going to, put some practice in and try to run like I did tonight. I mean, it wasn't my race to win tonight. The 81 should have won hands down. It just worked out in my favor.
You did it, man. Don't forget to give yourself some credit. Next week, go to Las Vegas. What do you think?
I got a pretty good chance there. I like that track pretty good.
All right.
So, one of my favorites.
So you change the livery, you change your paints usually when you win. You're going to see a different paint?
No, man, I'm 2 for 3 with this Spider-Man.
I don't blame you.
I'm pretty good with it right now, so we'll keep it.
Congratulations on a great win, Michael.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. See you next week.
Yes, sir.
All right. For Colin Huffman down in the trucks, I'm James J. Going to wrap it up. You're not going to want to miss the cool down lap Monday at 9 o'clock. We'll review this race and update you on all the points. Monday night, 9 p.m., cool down lap. You're not going to want to miss it. See you next week. Till then, stay in your lane.